Hi everyone. In this lecture, we will be discussing about a topic of digital system design. That is about the K-map. Myself, Deepashri AP. So first of all, K-map. What is K-map? K-map is also called as Karno map, and it is a technique used to reduce the large Boolean functions into minimized form. So this is the map technique. We can say that we put a map or we use a map technique in this. And there are so many variable K map, like it is starting from 2 variable, 3 variable, 4 variable, 5 variable, etc. goes on. So K-map, we can say it is a useful tool for Boolean function minimization and for the visualization of the Boolean function. And it is easy to perform, and the code sequence we follow in this K-map is gray code sequence. It is because there is only one bit change from the one combination to the other. So it has only one bit change. Due to that, we follow gray code sequence in K-map. So here we can see here we can see that a Boolean function is given f of ab, which is equal to summation m0, 1, 2. So corresponding truth table it is given, that is ab, here it is given ab, f, and wherever the minterms are given in this equation, those minterms will be high over here and rest it will be 0. Now how to map this into the K-map? So here we can observe this is the 2 variable K-map. So in 2 variable K-map we have 2 literals, that is A as well as B. So this row I choose it as A bar, means it is 0. And this I choose it as 1, means it is A here, and this column it is B bar or 0, and this is 1 again, means it is B. This column represents B, literal B. Now I can number each cell, like this is 0 and 0. 0, 0 means it represents the first combination over here. So 0th cell I can say this is the cell number is 1 over here. This is 0 and this one B is 1. So 0, 1, it represents this combination. So it is 1 over here. 0th cell, first cell, second, third cell. That is for 1, 0. So it is second, and 1, 1, it is the last one, third cell. Now we can see some of the adjacents here. See here, these two are adjacents. So when it comes adjacent, we can group it. If at all we group this adjacent ones, then we will be getting the equation as A bar. In the same way, if at all we group this as ones over here, then we can write the equation as B bar. And if at all we have both groups, this group as well as this group, then we can write equation as A bar plus B bar. Now representing in 3 variable K map. So here f of a b c is given, which is equal to a b bar c plus a bar b bar c plus a b bar c bar plus a bar b bar c bar plus a bar b c. Now we have to study how to map this given Boolean function into the K map. So by looking over here, we can understand that it has 3 literals. Am I right? So when it has 3 literals means it will be having how many cells? That is number of cells equal to 2 raised to 3. So it will be having 8 number of cells in case of 3 variable K map. So in the same way I have to first choose the K map literals, that is A over here and B and C here. Again same way 0 and 1. So this row represents 0, that is A bar, and A, this row. This one represents 2 literals, that is 0, 0, 0, 1. So observe over here, this is 1, 1, then 1, 0. Okay. Or else your entire K map will go wrong. So this is what I told, that we are following the Greco sequence in case of K map. Because of that, after 0, 1, we have 1, 1, and then last cell it is 1, 0. Now let us see how to map this Boolean function. So we have to find out A first. A represents this row. Then there B bar C. Check it out. B bar C we have. So this one is the combination of this min term, and then next is A bar B bar C. Find A bar, this row it represents B bar C. This one is the combination of this, and A B bar C bar, A B bar C bar, that is this one represents that A B bar C bar. Next is A bar B bar C bar. So it will be this one, that is A bar B bar C bar, and next is A bar BC. A bar BC, it represents this one. So in this way we can plot this Boolean function into this K map. And another method we can say that write down the corresponding literals over here, like what does A means? It is 1, B bar it is 0, and C it is 1. And this one is A bar it is 0, 0, and 1. This is 1, this is 0, and this is 0. This one is 0, 0, 0, and the last one it is 0, 1, 1. So 101, check it out. 101 means it represents 5, isn't it? Decimal 5. So fifth cell it is 1. The same way 001. So it is 1. 100 it is 3. It is 1. And 000 it is 1 over here, and 01. Sorry, 100 means it is 4. It is 1, and 011 it is 3. It is 1 over here. In this way also we can map into the K map. We can map the given Boolean functions into the K map. Now next, once we map, we need to group it. For the grouping, first we need to know how many number of ones can be included. For example, in case of 8 cells, if all the 8 cells are 1, then the equation for that Boolean function, it will be 1, which is equal to 1. And next, for the 8 cells, we have to check whether we have the combination for 4 ones together. First, we have to check for 8 ones, then go for 4 ones, then go for 2 number of ones in the adjacent cells. Always we have to check it in the adjacent cells, and keep note that it is not diagonal. Only in the straight way, either row wise or column wise, not in the diagonal form. So here we can observe that here we have 4 ones together, isn't it? So I can group it together, and this the last one is remaining. So I have adjacent one along with that. So I can group like this. Now to write the equation for this, like, check it out. What is common over these two rows? Nothing is common, isn't it? So in these two column, what is common? That is B bar. So B bar will be the equation uh, for this group. And the same way, check what is common over here in this row. That is A bar is common for both the ones. So it is written. And in case of column wise, what is common? That is C is common. So what will be the final minimized form of the given Boolean function? F equal to A bar C plus B will be the minimized form. Now, taking another example, F equal to A bar B plus C. So, I just want to show you how to map this Boolean function into the K-map. So, let me consider A bar B. So, check which row represents A bar. So, this row represents A bar, isn't it? Now, find out B. B is represent, this two column represents B. So, this two we have to fill it with the one, logic one. And next is C. C means we already know that if in case of a three variable K map, if we have one variable, we have to fill it with four ones. So C, find it out. A bar, it is here it is A bar. So don't bother about the row. Only find in the column wise. C means in these two columns. So all four you have to fill it with one. So in this way we can map in the function into given function into or minimized function also into the K map. In some cases, it becomes it required for some design purpose and all. Now, four variable K map. So, how many variables? In case of four variables, how many cells will be there? 2 raised to 4 means 16 different cells will be there in case of four variable K map, and each cell, check it out here. Numbering in case of four variable, this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So always observe this. Don't make any mistake over numbering of the cells. Now let me tell you some of the adjacents. Like if two ones appear here, it is adjacent, and this is adjacent. This is, we can group all this one together. This one also we can group, and all this one, this column and this column is the adjacent one, and all the four corner columns are, we consider it as adjacent one. And this 8 can be grouped in the same way. This 8 can be grouped, this 8 can be grouped, and this 8 also can be grouped. So these are the subgroups which we can make use of when grouping. In case of four variables, now the same thing I just want to show you, like how to map this given Boolean function into four variables. So A bar, B bar, sorry, A bar B, C bar, D bar. A bar, first find A bar B. A bar B represents the second row, and C bar D bar, it represents the first column. So this one represents the first. In that way we can group, like A bar B, it represents the second row. Next is C bar D. C bar D means the second column. Next is AB. AB means it will be the third row, and C bar D bar means it will be the first column. So this one, AB, C bar D. C bar D means this one. Either we can map like this, or else write down A bar means corresponding it will be 0. This one, this is 0, 0. So it will be 5. In the same way, we can find the binary combination of all the given Boolean function, and then we can directly map it looking into the binary function. Corresponding cells will be high. In that way, we can map. So here, number of all the functions has been mapped into the K-map. Now let me just tell you how to group this. So check this one. It don't have any adjacent ones, isn't it? All the adjacent columns are filled, or cells are filled with zeros. Here also it is 0. This one 0. This one, all the adjacent. So which are all adjacent for this? All three adjacent. This one cell will be adjacent. This will be adjacent. So it will be the independent group. And next is we can group this 4 ones together, and the remaining is this one. So it has to be grouped along with this only. So here we can see it is grouped together. This 4 ones will be grouped together, and this is the single group. Here, now how to write the equation for this? We don't have any. It will only single one is present. So it will be having 4 literals there: A bar, B bar, C, D bar, and next we have a 4 ones in this group. So because of that, this is the 4 variable K map. It will be having 16 cells. So when 4 number of ones are grouped together, it will be having 2 literals. And if you group 2 number of ones together, it will be having 3 literals. In the same way, if you group 8 number of ones together, it will be having only 1 literals. This is only in case of 4 variable K map. So here, check in the row wise what is common. That is B is common. In the column wise what is common? C bar is common. So the equation for this group is B C bar. Now for this, in the row wise what is common? A is common, and in the column wise C bar D is common for both the ones. Hope you understood how to map the given Boolean function into the K-map, as well as how to group and how to find out the equation. Most important thing in this is just make out that group it properly, like essential as well as redundant. You have to identify those. If you choose the redundant groups, then the entire final simplified form of the Boolean function will go wrong. See, in this case, this is another example. So here, for example, if I choose this 4 ones in a single row, then all the other ones remains independent, isn't it? I need to group this ones along with this ones only. I don't have any other option. So anyway, that ones will be included in the group when we are grouping this one, isn't it? So in this way, all the 4 it will be included, 4 ones. So no need of this grouping of these 4 ones, which is we call it as a redundant. So we have to take care of these things when we are choosing the groups. Please refer my blog Explore Electronics for the materials, and please subscribe my channel. Thank you.